1 2 1 2. Check it out now. It's your man DJ Green Hornet. Yeah. Check it out now. Let me see something real quick. I wonder if I can. All right, checking the audio. Okay, sounds good. Sometime I like to double check, make sure my levels and everything right. If you're new to the show, welcome to the No Bad Energy Show, the Digital Dust Show. I'm your man DJ Green Hornet. Thank you for checking me out. Yeah. So just gonna be talking about various things tonight. I'll get something to drink real quick. I'm not gonna make the show too long. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day, everyone. That was quick. My advertisement is all of a sudden disappeared on me. Yep. So tonight I'm promoting one of my projects from about like 2 years ago, social distance mixtape. You can check it out on Bandcamp. Also, I got physical copies. I got the limited edition of green joint. I got the clear joint too. Social distance. Got the cinematic. Got the coffee mixtape. Mob Tales. And cinematic, the sequel, part 2, the cinematic. And if you're interested in purchasing any of those projects, make sure you get at me. We can do something via Cash App or PayPal, mail it off to you. Just let me know, just email me or whatever, or DM me if you on social media, network and stuff like that. We can work out something. I can send that off to you. Yeah. What's up here? Yeah, so I'm gonna go through a few different things tonight. As you can see, I just got multiple things. I'm supposed to do this show last week. I was busy. I'm gonna talk about that too. So stay on this for about half hour, maybe 40 minutes or so. See what time it is. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a half hour. So just run down real quick. Once again, like, subscribe, share, comment, donate, support the show. That's what it is. Let me see how I want to start this off. Oh, so yeah, I'll start off like this. So last week, I wanted to go, do the show, whatever. Just got caught up doing things around the house, trying to clean up. House looking like a mess now, but still got to finish, cleaning up stuff. Just looking for something, so you know how that is. But one of the main reasons I couldn't get on last week, because Saturday night decided to do some updates on my gear. And that's the one problem or issue I have with the new samplers and machines that they got out now. It's always some kind of update. So one of the last machines I bought, probably had it just for like a month. You get it, you do the latest update. Then all of a sudden, last week sometime, or during the week, I see it was an update, so I had to update that machine. That took a while. Then I said, I gotta update this other machine, because I know that update came out maybe 2 weeks prior to that. So finally got to do that. So yeah, so while I'm doing that, um, watching movies and some stuff like that too. So one thing that I happened to buy last Saturday that I watched, and of course I already have the DVD of the movie. Is that even up here? I'll just pull it out. It's the Menace to Society. So finally got the Blu-ray. I know it's another version of the Blu-ray that's out by the Crittenden um, collection or whatever. But yeah, I found this at the thrift store, so I really got a chance to do it. It says it's the director's cut, and I looked it up on the internet. It's only about maybe like 30 seconds extra. I think some of the scenes a little bit more violent than maybe the DVD copy, maybe a little bit more edited. I'm not sure. So I'm doing all the updates and stuff like that to my units, and I have, in between I'm watching the movie and just reminiscing, back in the day when that movie came out. Uh, for instance, one of the, I was listening to like Onyx album, Back the Fuck Up. Then I had the soundtrack, which I looked up, and that's probably true. I know I had that soundtrack, I had that on cassette. Um, Back in the day, I do have the the CD soundtrack, but I don't have the cassette no more. Um, but I do have like the case to the cassette. But yeah, just reminiscing back in the day while doing those updates to the units and stuff, and thinking just about the being a teenager. Seeing that movie at the movie theater too. That was tripped out. And I probably mentioned that just before, or if not, I'm saying it now. But I remember seeing it with my friends, and one of the funniest parts is like one the dude, the cousin, was getting stumped out when they were stumping his head. I remember just people just like, like standing like ovation, like clapping, like and going crazy when he was stumping his head. Bam, bam, bam. His head was going like this. People was cracking up off that scene right there. And just checking out like certain style of dress and fashion and stuff like that. Um and that's what I mentioned about this show too a little bit. So everything's kind of go like a segue. So yeah, just you know, back then I'm kind of starting to dress like the West Coast style with the flannel shirts and let me see, starting to wear my khakis. I had like two the khakis I was wearing then. I had a black pair and a khaki color ones, just like chino khakis or whatever by like Columbia. I had those, and I had like a black Columbia uh, jeans. I the style. I wish they still made this style, but the black Columbia jeans and um, blue pair one, and the Sassoon jeans and stuff like that. I was wearing that stuff like that. Getting into like the sweatshirts, kind of like how they was wearing in the film, plain sweatshirt, like colors like a plain black sweatshirt, or having like my purple like hoodie and things like that. Striped shirts like I'm wearing tonight. Only thing different between like back then and now that I was probably getting, my mom was probably buying stuff like Gene West and stuff like that, stores like that. But the shirt right now, it's a North Face shirt, with the hat, it's kind of vintage too, kind of almost, kind of almost dressing like me, like back in the days in that era, so that's what this remind me of, you know, um, I had a similar hat like this in high school though. Columbia had right here, and like I said, I always had wear kind of some kind of striped shirt. I had a striped shirt on today, and my Lacoste striped shirt on. So yeah, just reminiscing, watching a movie while I'm doing my updates and stuff like that. Very inferential movie film, yeah, shout out to everybody that's in this movie, got Jada Pickett, Tyrone Turner, you know, um, sure Bill Duke is in it. Um, my man, Lorenz Tate is in it. Shout out to them guys. Putting a dope film out. Shout out to the Hughes brothers. We got MC8 is in it. Too Short. I always forget Too Short. Got a little scene in there. What's my man's name? Can't think of right now. Uh, my mind is going blank right now. So let me see. Uh, yeah, Glenn Plummer's in it. Clifton Powell, all those guys. AJ Johnson, rest in peace. Charles Dutton. The list goes on and on and on. It's a dope cast. So yeah, shout out to the whole Minister Society um cast. Hughes brothers making a dope classic film. And if I didn't mention about the Blu-ray, though, it's pretty dope. It's clear. It looks real good. So I haven't watched the DVD in a while. So I'm not going to do a comparison and stuff like that. So probably from now on, I'll watch the Blu-ray more and of course, my DVD and kind of use that as, my background right there. So my little small collection right there. You can see I got the comedy pack up there. So yeah. And so I was watching that while I was doing the updates and stuff. So the updates take so long. So I watched basically, Minister Society and I think some of the new Jack City. So I got watching finally got a chance to watch the new Jack City Blu-ray. I had this for a while, just haven't watched the movie in full, things like that. So um I think it has like some of the same features as let me see, it's right behind here. As the DVD, I think it's about the same. So there we go. See, so about the same. Yeah, this looking good too, as far as clear. Actually, seen this movie, Parents in Buffalo, New York. I'm not sure why I went to Buffalo, New York, but I think at the time they might have not been playing it in my city in Rochester. So I drove up there. So I did see this, like, I don't know, maybe that week it came out or the weekend or whatever it was, but I did see that with my parents up in Buffalo. Ice-T, Mario Van Peebles and Wesley Snipes, Chris Rock. Dope movie, classic. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. But yeah, that Blu-ray, it looks good too. So if you're, you know, looking to get the movies, both of those movies, Blu-ray versions is good. Check both out. I think The Menace is, once again, I think it's on 4K now. I don't have a 4K TV or player, so I'm not going to get that right now. But maybe if I catch it on sale one day, I'll probably buy it because I think the 4K comes with the Blu-ray too. So if I catch it on sale, I'll probably pick it up. So in the future, when I get a 4K player and TV, I already have it. So similar to the Belly, I did the Belly review. So if you haven't checked that movie, my video, check it out. I did my Belly collection. Go watch that video. But that DVD had a 4K combo in it as well. So see, I segue to Oh, to, oh yeah, I'll mention this. So last week, similar to this week, I got um Koi, the Ray Trendsetter vinyl, but last week I had the Cardi B album. Had that up last week. You guys can see it, all right? So yeah, it's funny because last week I had this well, my last video, I should say. So that was like 2 weeks ago. But last week, I guess she went to court over the cover art, which I didn't know. I knew. I thought this that court thing. Her thing was all done. But I remember the original cover had the guy. It had like the tattoos, at the bottom. So it's like half. So I always like this album cover right here, and the album is not too bad. I listened to it a few times on the YouTube. And this one's not open, but I just had recently bought this, and I always like this the album cover. But I guess she went to court and she won her money, her case back, because the person that was on the front cover, or it was either the original guy, or they said that the person photoshopped the tattoo on somebody else or something. I'm not sure. But y'all, you can check out the case yourself. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, but I just thought it was funny because last week I had this vinyl up here. Then the case, popped up out of nowhere. Um yeah, so it's cleaning up the house, like I said last week, and came across a couple catalogs. They don't make these catalogs more, I don't think, anything like that. But you know, this is always too next to like my books and stuff like that. But I got my original North Face catalogs right here, and I'll tell you a story about this one in a minute. This is an L story to me. It is, and I'm gonna have to go through this because see if anything changed from '98. A lot of stuff they had like classic stuff. These companies, they'll just like Nike and stuff like that. They always have a patent on their gear. Like I got this base camp duffel bag. I don't think too much changed. They probably just changed like the colors. I got something like that. So that's the 90 98 one, and this is my 98 catalog right here. And this one got shipped to my house, so I don't remember how I signed up for it, but this one got my old address on it. It's not as thick and more pages than that. And shout out to the guy on the front. What was the guy named? Chris something. I want to say Chris Lowe. Probably not. Let me see. Let me see what it says. I'm trying to catch the front cover. I don't see it right now on here. But yeah, I think that guy passed away. I used to call to tell people, back in the day, because I used to wear a lot of the North Face stuff. I used to say my name was him, they didn't know. And be saying, so that's where I got that from. Yeah, but this catalog right here was it's funny because I was living with my parents. This is about like 2003 or something like that. 2003, living back home. So mother threw away some of my catalogs and stuff. I had some stuff out. My boxes too, some of my Clarks and stuff I had in the basement. For some reason, she threw this away. Put this in the recycling bin. Don't you know I'm at work where I was working at the time. I was working at a hospital, and I happened to be working in an emergency department. I found this catalog again. I believe it's the same catalog I had because it was like much years later, you know, much years later that I found this catalog again at my job. Crazy, the illest story to me. That's like one of them things that I can't make this up. So anybody that watched this video, I can't make that up. You know what I mean? So years later, this was thrown out in the recycle bin, and I find it at my job. I can't make that up. Can't make that. That's real right there. It's crazy. Crazy story. Uh, as a bonus, this is just a paper right here. I think I took something out of my repair, like my book bag or something like that, on my jacket, and took it to the store, and they were, they had the warranty and stuff like that. And when I shipped it off to them, but they don't make dope catalogs like that no more. You know what I mean? You just don't find stuff like that. But this one, I don't know if I showed this one, but I'll show it anyways. This catalog right here is a Yeti catalog. I might have shown this or talked about this already, but I found this. It was unopened at a thrift store. It had the plastic on it and stuff like that, and it had like some kind of like thing where you send it off, and you know you're supposed to get free bottle opener, but it didn't have the bottle. When I sent it off, they didn't send me the bottle opener. They sent me a whole bunch of stickers and stuff like that. But which is cool. I rather had a bottle opener. And they sent me quite a few. I don't know. They sent me maybe about 5, 6 stickers or something. I don't know. But yeah, then, this one came out 2015. But I had just found this maybe like 2 years ago. This catalog, this is a nice catalog right here for all my Yeti fans. And I'll stick this right next to the other catalogs. But again, this is kind of hard. They just don't have stuff like this no more for free. And I might have got this catalog right here at Dick's Sporting Goods. How many pages is it? I don't know. It don't have, it's not numbered. Quite a few pages in there. And they just don't, when you go in the stores and stuff like that, as far as sporting wear stores and stuff, and they're not gonna have stuff like that. So I'm glad I still got my magazines, and I was able to find it though. Just think, you throw something away, something like that, then you find it at your job. That was always crazy ill stories. So I'm always gonna have that catalog and stuff like that. I would have had the North Face flag tonight. I don't know where that's at. It's around the house somewhere. Maybe I throw it away. I don't know. But North Face flag is somewhere around the crib, so gotta look for that. Um, yeah. So what else can I show you? So last week, check out a few Targets. I've been checking out, going through a few Target stores and stuff like that. So 2 days ago, I found this right here, the Beatles revolver. Found it on clearance, as you can see. It got the T-shirt. I think it's size large. I haven't opened it yet. Got some jams on there. I YouTubed it. It says limited edition and T-shirt bundle. And I got it for $14.69. So I'm not gonna open it. I might want to flip this in the future. So I'm not gonna open this one. Or I looked online. I think you still buy it now for like the original price is like $48.99, but people selling them for like $75, $100, stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep this one in the cut. So when I was looking at it, this guy came around, and I think he seen it already, and already, I picked it up, and I had it in my hand, so Hey, what's up, L Cool J? I'm just doing random things, topics and stuff. If anything you want to talk about, it's all good. I don't have any gossip or tea, but that's what's up. You got something I want to talk about? Oh, thank you. You like the microphone? Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I got the gold microphone. Had to represent. You know, this right here, the camel right here. That ain't nothing but like tape. That's just like camo tape right there. Microphone. I forgot what brand that is, but hopefully it sounds real clear and crisp. But it's not a real expensive microphone. Might have paid under like $30 or something somewhere. But it looks cool though, you know what I mean? But I'm just talking about various things, man. If you see anything that's in the title that you want me to, talk about, you know, if you miss, because I already talked about some stuff, let me know, put it in the chat, anything you want to know. Um, yeah, just put it in chat or whatever, and thanks for checking the show out. I'm just talking about various stuff. But yeah. What I was saying, yeah. So I found this Beatles vinyl, this album right here at the Target. Target been having some sale on some of the vinyl. Just check the clearance sections. I happen to find this bundle with the T-shirt in it for $15. What I'm gonna do is save it though. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna open it. So maybe in the future I can like flip it. You know what I mean? So I already seen them on sale. They going for like $75 or $100 or stuff like that. So maybe I'll get lucky and I say this in the cut and I want to sell it. I can flip it. Usually I don't do that. Everything I buy, um, all my vinyls and stuff, they're either open or I just haven't opened them yet. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Beatles, yeah, I YouTube it. Some of those songs on there is dope. Me. So yeah, I don't know what else I wanted to mention. So I'm gonna do a separate video on these Funko pop things. I got some TLC Funko pop things. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. He said, I wanted to tell you that I like your reviews of music related things. You can add affiliate links to those videos and get paid when folks click on the link. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I would like more, my fan base and stuff like that. Just try to do something different for you guys. We got a lot of other people, they doing all the subjects and the stories and the hot topics and things like that. So I don't have all the tea and stuff like that. So, but I do want to mention too. Rest in peace to one of the guys from the Screwed Up Click. He passed away, Big Pokey. I know some of his. I know the one song he did with like Paul Wall that I liked and stuff like that. So rest in peace to that man. Okay, yeah, yeah. Thanks, L Cool J. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel and stuff like that. Just trying to bring something different, man. I can't. I don't have all the information like these guys. I like going to other people pages and going into their chat and reading their stuff and just tripping off other people things and stuff like that. But some of these channels, like I was watching like two or three channels a day, they just copy and paste in other people's stuff. You know what I mean? It's not original content. They'll go to like Clubhouse or whatever kind of YouTube channel and they'll play somebody else's audio. Then I'm like, man, I don't even rock or even like this. I like the person video that I subscribe to, but they might be playing something that I don't even really rock with them. Or you might want to listen to like a few minutes of the video, the clip, but like, man, they playing the whole video. If I want to rewatch their video or the original content, I'll just go to their page. But yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna try to get more subscribers and do the links things. I'll look into that more. But yeah, this the TLC Funko thing. So I'm gonna do maybe a separate unboxing for you guys right here. And maybe in the future, I might want to do a giveaway, no matter how, you know, when it be. But if I get a lot of subscribers in the future, maybe say if I ever got like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, maybe I'll do like some kind of random, giveaway. So, but I'm gonna do a separate video taking these things out the box and showing you guys, what they look like up close when I have time. No, thank you. Like those. Yeah. We said that's true. That save. That's the game. Big YouTubers copying small YouTubers. They are true innovators. Yeah, I respect all the other YouTubers and stuff like that. That's what they gotta do to get paid, and people, as far as you know, get subscribers and stuff by doing the pasting and doing the reviews and the tea and stuff. That's what's up. But I just can't do that. In real life, I'm not gonna be gossiping and talking about certain artists and things like that. But yeah, those collectibles is nice. Found those kind of like on clearance and stuff like that. Maybe maybe there will be a collectible item people might want in the future. But yeah, like I said, maybe when I get to like 1,000 subscribers, something like that, I'll probably may just want to do a giveaway. Which I had something else I got too that I had I showed on one of my other videos, and I said the same thing. I said once I get like a lot of subscribers, maybe I'll do like a giveaway for that package. Something, once again, something different. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So I want to talk about stupid things people said to me, while I was out and about. So while I'm out, shopping, doing things, I could see digging. I was going to like thrift stores and stuff like that. I always like to go to the thrift stores, things like that. I'm looking for the records. I'm looking for my videos, stuff like that. Once again, we digging in the crate still. You know what I mean? So when you listen to all my music and stuff like that, you can see I got all the resources and stuff was like that. I didn't pull nothing from YouTube, anything like that. All the sounds and stuff, it's coming from my machines, coming from the vinyl, coming from my movie collection, things like that. So yeah, so I'm in the store looking around, stuff, and I seen like this guy. Um, I seen these weights, so like weights for like your dumbbells. You know what I mean? Small weights. So the guy walked up to me and said, he said, look like you need some weights." And I'm like, "What? Why would it say that to me?" And I'm thrown off. But that's some of the dumb things that people say. Do it look like I'm weak or struggling enough? Like I go to the gym on a regular. Why would a grown man tell another grown man that he needs some weights? I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's on that pride stuff. I'm not with it. But why he think I need weights? I don't know. But that's where I had found the. I don't know if you saw Cool J had the. Yeah, that was crazy. The the Menace to Society. No, that was a different store. But yeah, like the small place. It's probably like maybe like a pound and a half or something. You just put on your dumbbells. And I'm just picking up see what price it was, and they were like $3.99 for it. No, $2.99. So I'm looking at it, but the guy next to me, he worked at the store. He came up to me and said, "It looked like you need some weights." And it just kind of threw me off. I just kind of looked at him. I just walked off. Whatever, you know what I mean? I went around the other aisle, saw another brother, said, "What's up?" It was cool, but yeah, that was crazy because the guy was like much older than me, stuff like that. Once again, I'm not pride, you know what I mean? So even though I got the pride colors, there's some pride colors up there, but I'm not, not pride. So yeah, that was crazy right there. So um, yeah. Yeah, I want, it depends on how I would. I probably would have said something. I just looked at him crazy because, I'm at a certain age, so I'm not gonna be arguing with it. And I think the guy who worked there, he just trying to be funny, just say something. But just imagine, you just shopping like again, once again, you just kind of, oh, it's called, $2.99. I want, I'm not gonna pay $2.99 for this. And somebody just come up to you and say something like that, like, yeah, you look like you need weights. I exercise on a regular. I don't think I look frail, so I don't know. But yeah, if you missed it, I did talk about the Menace to Society Blu-ray. I finally got this on Blu-ray. I already have the DVD, but just kind of reminiscing back in the day, like the way kind of the style of dress and stuff like that. I had a soundtrack when that first came out and stuff. So this is very influential, as far as on my dress and stuff at West Coast. I was listening to Miss Society and the Honest album. That was like the hottest, to the soundtrack, and that Back the Fuck Up. Honest album was like the hottest, joint on the street, that. Then Dr. Dre was still playing too. That was back in the day where when you walking around, you hear like the same music. Now when you drive around, like if I had the window down, you just hear people playing all kind of stuff like that. You just don't like, oh man, that's so and so. Everybody's playing so and so. You know what I mean? So I know it seemed like when I was a teenager, stuff like that in the 90s, you know, people, if you walking or you're listening in the car and getting your friends' cars and stuff, they just playing the same, the hottest joint, but now everybody just play everything. So, but yeah, check that Blu-ray out. It's crisp, it's clear and stuff like that. I forgot to mention too, uh, Tyron Turner, he had a nice sweatshirt. I liked it. It was like a cross-colored sweatshirt. That was dope. I thought that was dope. It's like, oh yeah, I remember cross color back in the day. I think I just had like a cross colored jean jacket though, and I had like that era. And I used to have like some pants from like Jean West or Riggins, a store called Riggins. It was kind of like almost like the same. So it was like the same, looked like an outfit, but just the jean jacket was cross colored, and the jeans had like some kind of like graffiti man or something on it, so that was a dope outfit when I was young. Um, Speaking of weird stuff too, so I go to the office, he never felt black or wearing. Yeah, man. I never had like in respect to Kyle Kanai, so this is no diss enough. Like I never had a Kyle Kanai. I always like that, but that was a little bit more like expensive stuff. You go like downtown, certain stores like that. So that was a little bit more expensive, especially the stuff that had like the metal plate and stuff like that. So I didn't get that. Of course, back in those days too, mom was buying my clothes and stuff like that. So but cross color, my jacket was dope. I don't know what happened to my jacket. Maybe my mother gave it to my cousins, or I don't know, Goodwill or nothing. I don't even know if she remember that. But yeah, that cross color jacket was dope. That was dope. It's like a light blue, and it said like cross color in the back. It said cross color. Yeah, I think those kind of stores, Ross and stuff, have it now because it's still in style and stuff like that. I follow cross color like on Twitter and stuff like that. So I check them out, and I might have posted some stuff like if I see in the store, take a picture and stuff on it. So yeah, that's still around. And speaking of, we said Carl Kanai. Carl Kanai was like one of the I was on a design team for the cross color too back in the day too. So yeah, so he had his own flavor and style, of course, but Carl Kanai and worked for Cross Color, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and Cross Color still popping. Seemed like on a social network tip, look like the West Coast is still on a Cross Color too. Just like the Mr. Society film. He had a cross colored. They might have had a couple cross colored things, but I remember the one scene, Tyron Turner character King, he had a cross colored. Um, like the waffle Henley, and he had the logo up here and cross color in the back and stuff like that's black. Cool. So yeah, it's still popping back in the day. Yeah, yeah. Peace, man. What I'm saying? Enjoy your work. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Thanks for checking the show out and hitting that like button. Much respect. You know what I mean? No doubt. No doubt. I'm gonna stay on here for a minute, and watch the replay or whatever. Cool, cool. So yeah, speaking of packages and stuff like that, um, so I live in a like a apartment complex. So I had a package, and one package I knew I was getting, but I got like another package. I didn't know what it was. So I got home, opened the package. It was like some kind of gummies. Got the vitamin gummies. I haven't opened it yet. It says hyper cider vinegar gummies with pure ACV from the mother. Not sure what this is. It don't have any like THC or cannabis or nothing like that in it that I know of. So I haven't opened it yet. I don't know who sent this to me. Where did I get it from? Interesting that I got this in the mail. So maybe I need to contact the company and see if they can send me another. I can do the links, and I can get try to get paid and stuff like that. But if you watch one of my videos a few months back, I did a live where I showed the type of vitamins I was using, multivitamins and vitamin C and stuff like that, things for your health. So that'd be interesting if somebody actually saw one of those videos and sent me something, but I wouldn't know how they would got my address and things like that. But it's a mystery package right here. It says Team Essentials. Don't know why. Follow us wellness contests and giveaways. So I'm gonna go to their Twitter and try to contact them, but yeah, this is weird, just having this come in the mail right there. So yeah, so I got that package. That was a mystery package, but I had ordered a movie from a company called off a website called Cheesy Movies, and they sent me two packages of gummies, and they say like this type of stuff got like pork and stuff in it, but this one actually on the back it says beef. So this is the ingredients right here. I wonder if you guys can see it. So shout out to Cheesy Movies right there. So I ordered something off their website. I was surprised this came in with the DVDs, with the one DVD right there. So I will be eating these, but I'm gonna wait before I open up the vitamins. So let's see. Yeah, it's good for till the next year. So I'm not done with that one yet. Only got one of my disco lights working. The other one, I think I might have to clean it off. I got like the battery acid and put some new batteries in it. So only got the one pumping tonight. Hopefully the other one still work. I'm gonna um clean it up and put some new batteries in it. I'll show you something, guys, that I was digging and I found the other day. And this is hilarious right here. This rapping Rodney Dangerfield album right here is hilarious. comedy album right here. You guys can see it. Found this in the digging in the crates. It's clean too. Like the record, no scratches and stuff on it. It's hilarious. Hilarious. I knew he had the rap song and the video, but I didn't know it was a whole comedy album. Yeah, he was funny back in the day too. Rest in peace to him. I looked him up. He died he was like 82, when he passed away. He was up there in age. Let's see. See what time it is. Oh yeah, been on here for a good minute, for a good while now. Just gonna go over one more time everything as far as review what I talked about. Yeah, make sure you guys watch all my videos. Go backtrack. It might be some information that you might be you need. You know what I mean? So or some other interesting things I'll talk about. I might not be as entertaining as or animated as some of the other YouTubers and things like that, but I'm just trying to come with some kind of different stuff for you guys. So, yeah, so we talked about 2 movies, the Blu-ray, Menace Society, New Jack City. I mentioned that I have my own stuff for sale. Get at me, and go to the Bandcamp page. If you want all that stuff. Social distance right here, shout out to North Face. Talked about my catalog right here, the dope catalog. It's dope. 98 and 99 joint, plus the Yeti from 2015. All my Yeti fans, you know what I mean? Yeti got nice stuff. They got nice t-shirts and stuff, and I don't know if it's in here, but they got nice gear, hats, and t-shirts and stuff too. Shout out to them. I always like that outdoor stuff, you know what I mean? Shout out to the low lifes too, you know what I'm saying? All my low heads and things like that. Shout out to them. Showed you guys the TLC Funko Pop. I'm gonna try to do like a separate video for you guys to see what they look like. I just gotta make the video. Also, I got another novelty thing I want to make a video on too. So hopefully this weekend I'll do the TLC Funko video, and I'll do the separate video for the novelty thing. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but just a novelty things, kind of cool, just like I did the Bluetooth speaker with the turntable YouTube speaker, which is dope. And thanks for everybody that been watching all my videos. Last video that was cool had like 83 views. I thought that was pretty cool, and I got like 51 views for the review I did as far as the stand for your gear, the laptop stand. So that's pretty dope. Hopefully that's helping people out, giving people ideas of what they can buy, stuff like that. So oh yeah, I want to do a vinyl opening. So next weekend next live I'm gonna do the vinyl opening. I'm not gonna tell you what album it is. I'm just gonna do an opening vinyl. So I'm gonna do one vinyl opening, probably the following week I'm gonna do another one. So, and maybe I'll do like a collection thing too. Maybe I'll pull something out. My because I got quite a few of that person albums, so I'm gonna go and show you what albums I got. Then I'll do the opening for that too. So yeah, yeah. Dope, dope. Another wacky story I was gonna tell you guys before I bounce off here too. So I told you the one wacky story with the weights and stuff like that, but I got another one though. So that happened the day after, like the Saturday. So once again, it was another thrift store. I don't know, maybe some crazy, weird people hang out at the thrift stores. I don't know. So I'm at the one thrift store and I go down to one aisle and lady jump like, "Oh, I thought you was my husband." And then she started going on to my, because I got so much stuff in the, she had like a cart and had stuff in it. I don't know what she had, but she kept on talking. I'm walking away. I'm just walking away on her too. But there's no way I look like this lady's husband. It was a big, fat lady, big fat older lady. She probably around my age too, because I'm older too now. So sometimes I forget that I'm old too. So, but ain't no way somebody look like me is married to this lady. So that was funny, but she need to put some, whatever she's doing, she's doing something foul because she's getting nervous. She's seeing her husband. What I mean? She think her husband's gonna pop out. So she's spending all her husband's money, and that's what she's doing. You know what I mean? So she saw me and got nervous, and thought I was her husband. That was weird. And she kept on kind of talking, and I just like the other guy, I just kind of looked down and just like walked away. Thought that was weird. But other guy with the weight issue, thing with the weight I was telling you about, I kind of wanted to say something, but it's like, it's not even worth it. Maybe he's just trying to be funny, but it was just odd. It was just odd. So that was odd too, though, with the lady about, thinking I'm her husband and stuff like that. But what she's doing though, she's guilty and she's spending just too much money. You know what I mean? She's probably spending this guy's money, you know. Now she's just nervous. Wanted to mention too, I got a new light. So hopefully, I think it is. It looks better than the light that I had before. So I got one big light. Other times that you might have saw me in, so I was using kind of various small lights and stuff like that. So trying to get the lighting good. Um, my computer is a little older, so the camera on it, it might not be as crisp and clear as maybe this one is. This one's a couple of years old. Then I got another one, maybe a couple of years older than that. So this is my older um, computer right here. But I think with the light, things like that, it makes everything looks real better and it's really bright. You know what I mean? So, but this is good than me having like multiple lights and things like that, and I can kind of dim this and stuff like that. I wish it was had like with the colors and stuff. It don't do that, but it do has a nice you know I can vary, I can dim the light and stuff like that. What else to show you guys? The Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B. Tell her I like tell Cardi I like that the album cover. I always like the album cover. Um yeah, that's about it, man. I'm gonna try to work on some music real quick before bed. What I'm gonna have to do though probably is work on some more music. Far as what I was working on, it's not. I can't make it happen. I can't make it sound like I wanted to sound stuff like that. I do want to give y'all some more stuff. So maybe another 2, 3 beats before I put out my next project. Because when I put out my next project, I actually got it's gonna be like two. So I'm gonna drop like one, then I'm gonna drop the other one. So the one album is already ready. You know what I mean? So I want to put out, two at the basically at the same time. So that's what's taking me a minute. I still gotta try to figure out what I want to do for, artwork. I got an idea what I want. I just gotta once again gotta make it. Um, but yeah, so the two beats I was kind of like working on, I gotta like maybe put that to the side and come up with something else for you guys, But I gotta make it whatever I make though, I gotta fit the project or the songs I already got. So the beats I was kind of working on, I was hoping that it sound good on this project, but it's not working out for me how I wanted to work. So I'm gonna have to be creative and go in and make something else. I got other beats and things I've been working on, but it's not for this project. You know what I mean? So anybody that kind of make beats and make music and stuff like that, they probably understand, especially professionals and artists, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like a hobbyist, but I take my stuff serious. Far as like I know a lot of discussion been on internet about sound and stuff like that. I make what I can make. I can't afford to buy everything and all the um, compressors and stuff like that. So I'm just making and getting my sound and doing the best I can, and hopefully you guys support and stuff like that. That way I can get stuff more um gear and to make sounds better and stuff like that. I reached out to people before, about mastering things like that on internet. You don't hear anything crickets. So and I might have mentioned this before, like anything I make and do, I'm always happy. So whether people, you know, like it or they don't like it at all, but at least I know I made it and I like what I make. So you know what I mean. So I can reach out to people and they don't hit me back, or if I say something on social media and then a whole bunch of musicians and stuff like that, professionals and people that do this or for a living, and they follow me on the internet and nobody's reaching back like, hey man, I can do this for you and stuff like that. I'm not looking for to work with a whole bunch of rappers and stuff like that, but producers, DJs and stuff like that, I'm always be down for that, especially in person where somebody can actually show me in person, you know what I mean? But if you're a rapper that produce and stuff like that, that'd be cool. But I'm not looking for somebody to, you know, man, yeah, man, I can do that for you. And this X amount of money. I'm the blue collar working person, so I don't got no extra money like that to be messing around. You know, yeah, man, I gotta, I'm doing $200 verses and things like that. I know I don't have $200 to for you can do a 16 bars or something like that. I don't have that. As far as my sound, my production, hopefully things get better. I think each time I put something out, I make it, it gets better sound and stuff like that. Um, and I mentioned this before, like I know once again things been saying people been talking about, certain sounds and the machines and stuff like that have been the big topic. Um, and all this stuff I'm saying now, I done said this before, as far as reaching out, things like that. And I actually know what kind of stuff I might need, but once again, I can't afford to buy everything. So always, once again, need y'all guys either support, either funds, donating, or somebody just like, hey, I can take you under. Yeah, I can show you this, man. I like this, this, what you got, man, stuff like that. So yeah, I like, just making what I know how to make. So and yeah, so next two things I put out. Hopefully y'all guys support it and like it. You know what I mean? Always gonna have some ill beats, sounds, and some clips, man. I got some ill dialogue, you know what I mean, that I found. So just gotta, make the beat to it, and maybe it might be on this next coming project. Once again, the two tracks that I was working on, I kind of gotta put those to the side, but it's still a possibility for one thing I want to use. But um but we'll see. We'll see. See what I want to put. So I got at least put like 2 to 3 more tracks that I like, that fit this project. Because again, I got other stuff, but it don't fit, the upcoming stuff. That's what we're going through right now. As far as the um, upcoming projects. That's what I got going on as far as music, you guys, because this is what my show. I always say my show is for you guys to go interested in and listen to my stuff. Basically, that's what I do to YouTube for. And before I go, I'll say happy birthday to one of my aunts down in Florida. She just had a birthday over the weekend. And rest in peace to one of my cousins. I never got a chance to meet her, but I heard one of my cousins in Florida passed away about a week and a half ago. So, rest in peace to her. And shout out to my sister in Jersey. She called me last week. Shout out to her and 2 brothers and my stepbrothers, and all of them, stepbrothers and sisters, you know, family, my Virginia family, New York family, Jersey family, what I'm saying, Florida family, Alabama family, what I mean? Salute. But yeah, I'm gonna click off this thing. Thanks for the homie L Cool J for stopping by and chiming in the chat. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys listen to this replay and the live stream and support. And yeah, I mentioned this in a while too. So if you do got something you want me to review the show on the show, let me know. You got physical copies, and I can, send me a mystery package, just like these vitamins came out of the blue. And yeah, so if you want to send me something physical copy, the show on my platform, let me know. Email me, get in contact me on social network, and I can promote it on the show, review it. And I'm down for that too. So definitely. And once again, if you're an artist or something like that, and you got something to help me, holla at me. I'm not looking, because I'm not to that level yet where I can probably help you, but you probably can help me and make me better. You know what I mean? So if you're an artist and you know, got some tips, ideals, and not just like talking, but maybe physically, hanging out, showing me, you know, stuff, you know, that's what's up. Get in contact with me. But yeah, this your man DJ Green Hornet. Happy Juneteenth and happy Father's Day to all. I'm out. Like, subscribe, share, support, donate. This has been the Digital Dust No Bad Energy Show, and I'm out. Peace. Watch the replay, y'all.